Hi, in this video I will talk and comment on the walls surah. O you who believe, do not place your opinion above that of God and his messenger. You shall reverence God. God is hearer, omniscient. O you who believe, do not raise your voices above the voice of the prophet, nor shall you shout at him as you shout at each other, lest your works become nullified while you do not perceive. So here they don't have any intentional damage, like not hurting someone, but it shows that um, shows that this is not accepted. And I'm curious if we can interpret this verse as if there is someone spreading religion and using God's name and not more knowledgeable than you, and we should respect all people, and especially and also um, surely those who lower their voices at the messenger of God are the ones whose hearts are prepared by God to become righteous. They have deserved forgiveness and agreed recompense. As for those who call on you from outside the walls, most of them do not understand. So here you see that apparently there is no, so that rarely Muslim world mentioned this sin. Actually, I never heard of that, mentioning that, because there's no obvious sin for us, but actually they're disturbing other people. It is like a voice pollution. If there are noises outside, in psychology we know that if there are noises outside, you will be nervous, and it is like unexpected stimulant. And the prophet is like someone who is meditating all the time and accepting, and he is sensitive, and like he thinks that he perceives that everything is a message from God, and he has high consciousness and highly emotional. And if you call someone outside, it is very disrespectful and it's disturbing for that person. Had they been patient until you came out to them, it would have better for them. God is forgiver, most merciful. Oh, you will believe, if a wicked person brings any news to you, you shall first investigate, lest you commit injustice towards some people, out of ignorance, then become sorry and remorseful for what you have done. So it's interesting that after opening, so we discussed previously, the mentioned topic is calling someone outside of the walls, and maybe so it's sort of like a movie, and after mentioning it, like just a wicked person bring any news to you is like a news coming from the door, and it says that you shall first investigate, so that here it says that unwanted stimuli, so this stimuli is bad because the stimuli comes without your awareness, and you don't expect it, and it makes we feel weird. And this here this stimuli comes right direction, but this time the information is wrong, so the verses are somehow related to each other. And know that God's messenger has come in your midst. Had he listened to you in many things, you would have made things difficult for yourself, but God made you love faith and adorned it in your hearts, and he made you abhor disbelief, wickedness, and disobedience. These are the guided ones. So it shows that guided ones have inner compass, and they can pick it. They can pick the right, and they can know what is right, what is wrong. Such is grace from God and his blessings. God is omniscient, most wise. If two groups of believers fought with each other, you shall reconcile them. If one group aggresses against the other, you shall fight the aggressing group until they submit to God's command. Once they submit, you shall reconcile the two groups equitably. You shall maintain justice. God loves those who are just. So here it mentions that so there are two believers. So that Quran mentions, so Quran actually thinks that the war situation is very important and it is very critical. And so what will you do if the two groups are believers, right? And so then just choose the aggressing group. So we can interpret this verse nowadays. We know that some countries are attacking each other and they're aggressive, and we shouldn't defend the aggressive one, and we should help them to defend, and we should work for the world peace, because if there is a peace in the world, then it's a suitable environment for testing people. That's what God wants. So that's all I want to say in this video. And a war is also sort of God's test, so I cannot deny that. But we wish that our test will not include any war, and it will be peaceful. So I hope God will not show us any war, and we will work towards peace, and we will try to make peace all the time.